I'm about to enjoy a big glass of rainwater. Join me. So today I was inspired not only by this book, Eat Dirt, which I originally read about 3-4 years ago, but I was laying in bed this morning, and it's a beautiful spring day, and as it was morning, I see everything is so green and so lush and so beautiful, and the rain is coming down, and all I thought to myself was, I really want to drink this. And so I've been doing research on the safety of tap water and, the health benefits of distilled water versus spring water, all sorts of things about water. And as we know, water is vital to our health. In fact, more vital in a sense than food. So what better way than to just drink rainwater? I'm not a doctor, so this is not medical advice. This is just something that I wanted to do for myself, for the physical benefits, for the emotional benefits. I've always loved rain. Most people get kind of depressed or, down when it rains. I'm actually really happy and excited when it rains. And so, which I know is just different. So I started by taking a glass bowl and collecting the rain. And you want to collect your rain in a safe container. I chose just a glass bowl to sit outside. You don't want to collect your rain in anything that's going to be rusty or contaminated, possibly with lead paints or chemicals, or something you have in your garage that maybe you held paint thinner in before. You don't want to use that to collect your water. You also don't want to collect your rainwater under the eave of a roof, because you don't want necessarily chemicals or runoff from your roof like asbestos or paint. Again, like lead dust, anything that could possibly contaminate your rainwater that you're collecting for your consumption. Now, if you're just collecting rainwater for your plants or to wash things around the house, then you have a little more leeway. But if it's for consumption, I would stick to, just a very safe vessel and a very open space where you're also, of course, not going to get any bird droppings or pets, something like that. So again, a nice clean vessel. Collect your water, however much water you want. So after we got quite a rain today, so I collected this and I brought it in, and it looked beautiful. I love the smell of rain. I love to be outside in nature when it rains. And, so I did taste it directly out of the bowl after I brought it in. After doing some reading, though, I made the choice to boil it for a couple minutes, just in case there happened to be any impurities. Again, that's a personal choice. If you want to drink it directly from outside, or if you want to boil it, that's up to you. I know that as a kid growing up, I always ate snow ice cream, so that taste was very familiar. There's a distinct taste to snow or rainwater. It's, I grew up on tap water, and then where we moved, we had a well. So, water has taste, but because they put so many chemicals in our tap water, it's almost like regular water doesn't taste like what you think water should taste like, because we're so accustomed to the taste of fluoridation and chlorination. And while these are deemed safe to drink, you may, again, for personal reasons, not want to consume that. So I did boil it, and I set it on the counter and I let it cool. And so after that, I tasted it again, and it is wonderful and delicious. So I was inspired by this book, Eat Dirt by Dr. Axe. I picked it up and started reading it when I was pregnant with my third child. It had a lot of great advice in it in terms of our gut health, our immune systems, how to build them up, and who doesn't want or need to have a healthier immune system. It's something we all need and want and should strive to have. So I grew up in a rural part of Appalachia, so I'm used to going out and grabbing a handful of blackberries or raspberries whenever they came into season and were ripe, and there's nothing as wonderful as a fresh berry that has been ripened in the sun and rinsed off by the rain. It's one of life's greatest pleasures, so if you haven't had a chance to do that, it's a wonderful experience. And it really connects you physically, not only emotionally, but physically connects you to the earth, to everything that's going on in nature around you, and makes you feel like you are a part of it, which you are. So another thing I like to do is in my garden, when I'm growing, these are some baby arugula sprouts. They're coming up. So what I like to do, and my youngest child likes to sit right next to me and join me, so they have a little, just a little bit of dirt on there, rinsed in the rain. We eat them. It's fun. It's good. It's really great for your gut biome, for your everything that's going on inside. Healthy probiotics right here on hand. This happens to be one of my favorite glasses I found at a thrift store. So it's I believe it's some soccer club from Germany. My husband happens to be from Dortmund. So this is one of my favorite thrift store glasses because, I love to reuse rather than spend money and resources that, we have plenty of things we can simply reuse it. This is delicious. Cheers.